right? So there are two arguments they're giving me today. The first one is that he doesn't say I'm a murderer in the Mayo movies. Maybe not. But he did a lot of interviews. One of them with my aunt, where he asks her, I think, why she didn't put me in jail, why she didn't go to the authorities and talk to them closer. And she gives some bullshit answer, and he says, well, you should have gone down there and said, I know she's killed and she'll do it again. And they laugh, and it's a big joke, but it's not a joke, because he's literally said, I know for a fact that she has killed and will do it again. And he's telling people that they should have gone to the police and told them this. And the reason that my aunt didn't is because she knows for a fact that I didn't commit the crime. But she's going to keep making people believe I did. I believe this is the same interview where she tells her followers that she knows how to get blood out of woods. She's been training and practicing and teaching herself how to get blood out of wood. So if anybody wanted to take care of me for her, they just needed to bring me to her house where she has wood floors that she knows how to get blood out of. And no, I'm not exaggerating. That interview exists, and my aunt said that, and Adonis Paul said that. Those are things that exist. And then there's also this other video where he and Virgie G go through the criminal past of Kenneth McBride. And they claim that it's mine. They hold up a piece of paper and say that it's a search warrant for my grandmother's apartment. And it says clearly on it, it's for the Myrtle Street house, which is the house that the murder happened in, and not my grandmother's apartment. But they're blatantly telling people that I got my grandmother's apartment searched for this, even with the address on the paper not being my grandmother's. There's a lot of lies in those videos, and those videos are still up. They can still be found. Everything that's been put on the internet can be found. It still exists. So just because it's not in those 3 specific movies does not mean it's not something that he has said and put out in the world that I could easily find and give to lawyers for a defamation lawsuit. Saying that he said that, but it wasn't in the official movies doesn't fucking matter. The official movies aren't official movies. They're fucking pieces of shit put out by a piece of shit. None of it's official. Right? It's all fucking garbage. And the other thing is they're saying that he hasn't made that much money off of me, and that's fucking bullshit. Because he made $1,500 on a single fundraiser that he held to urinate on my disabled brother's grave. A fundraiser that was fulfilled by my own aunt just after my mother died. Because let's keep adding details that make that story more pleasant. I get $200 a month. That's just over $2,000 a year. So yeah, $1,500 is a lot of fucking money to me. And he made that in a single fundraiser. He's done this to me for 3 years. You're telling me that $1,500 is the most he's ever made? You're full of it. He's been racking in the donations for terrorizing me for 3 years now. He has made a lot of money that he doesn't want to admit who he made it off of. He doesn't want to admit that he makes money off of the backs of the suffering that he lies about. He denied my father was abusive. He denied the mental health problems in our family. My fucking dad killed himself in front of his children while beating his wife. Keep telling yourselves there was no abuse in that house. Keep telling yourselves there was no mental illness involved. Keep telling yourself you're a good person and you're not doing anything wrong. It's all going to come back one day. Maybe not anytime soon. I'm not stupid enough to think I'm ever going to have the money to get justice. But there are other ways I could find to take my name back. When I was homeless, they were giving me the option to go to school. Maybe I could become a lawyer and I could sue him myself. It's an option. It's not one that he thinks I would ever take because he thinks I'm stupid, but it is an option. And one day I will find a way to take my name back from him. No matter how much money he's made off of it, or how many times he's tried to delete what he said. He said what he said, and thousands of people believed it, and I've received harassment and hatred for 3 years because of it. I've received death threats. I've received rape threats. And I'm still receiving them because of lies that this man told just because he needed money. We all need money. It doesn't make it okay to destroy the life of people who are weaker than you.